starter kit review is of the Christine, which is a 1958 Plymouth Fury. It's from the movie Christine. It's a horror movie by Stephen King. At least the book was written by Stephen King. This is a 1/25th scale model by AMT. It was of the car that was possessed, and that was in the movie. Here's some pictures of the finished model. This is a remold made by Round 2 Models. And let's have a look inside, if we can get this box open. This box is a tight fit. One thing actually about Round 2 Models, always have the parts listing on the back. Looks like we have lots of parts here to go through. So first of all, the easy one here is the wheels. These are made out of vinyl, quite stiff. And you can see there the molding for the tread. Here we have our glass. There's our windshield. We've got headlights, side windows, and then our other rear windshield. So here we have our chassis. The molding quality is not great. We have some flashing, as you can see there. Here we have some engine parts and some of the wheels over here. These look like the the wheel hubs. We have our bench seats again with some flashing. There's the back here. Here's our hood, flashing all over the place. It's not hard to remove, but a bit of a pain. We have suspension parts. Here we have our rear axle and drive shaft. There's the front of the axle. Suspension parts. Looks like probably exhaust parts there. Here we have our body and floor pan. Let's see if we can get it out here. So here's the body. Some nice detail, fairly well molded. Here's our engine bay. There's the back. Our floor pan's got some nice details here. And here's the bottom of the cockpit. So lots of parts here. Here we have our engine block with the transmission. We've got our radiator and radiator housing. We've got our dashboard here with pedal boxes attached here. The firewall. Some more engine parts. Here's our fan and belts. More parts for the engine block, oil pan. Fairly detailed. Got our headers. Lots of details there. Here we have the sides of the doors. We've got our rear seat, bumpers for the front and back. Here we have our exhaust parts, steering column and steering wheel. Here are our suspension parts. These are the older springs. They had multiple plates of varying strength. The camshaft covers, And then we have, this is probably for the wheels, to give you the white wall tire appearance. And here is the chrome parts. We've got our chrome bumpers, and we've got our wheels or hubcaps, front grille, lots of engine parts, and windshield wipers. And we have some decals there. Let's have a look at our instructions. So we start off with the engine. Fair amount of detail there with the engine. Next we put our wheels and tires together. And start with the cockpit then. That's all mounted to the subframe, chassis, exhaust parts, suspension parts all going on, as well as the engine. Rear suspension, drive shaft also going on. It's then mounted to the subframe. We start to build the body with the glass going in. And engine bay is then built up, as well as the front then and back bumpers. So there's the paint and color guard. And can't really see any other details there on where to put the decals. So it's kind of up to you. So all in all, fair amount of detail. Molding quality is not great.